Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Cancer. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is a reading for the week of May 22nd through 28th, 2023, but do understand that energy is timeless. So anytime that you're seeing this, if the message resonates, if the title resonates, then there could be messages for you. Real quick shout out to Whack It Grinders. I have a link in the description below so you can check out all their cool stuff. Super cool grinder. It's super great for plant medicine, but also any kind of kitchen herbs like rosemary, sage, lavender, that kind of stuff. Okay, so personals are also open, and my nose is itching already. And then my email and Cash App links and all of that are below. So if you're interested in a personal, then all you have to do is get a hold of me. Cancer. So as we start out the week, the moon will be in Cancer. We'll still have that energy going on. So that's a focus on self, home, family, cleaning, being around water, good time for dating. The moon moves into Leo on the 24th on Wednesday, and that's fire energy, focus on self, creativity, your own intuition, love, and dating, or if you want to be alone, but you've got some fiery energy, and I'll explain why in just a second. And then on Friday, the moon moves into Virgo. It's earth energy, focus on positive habits, new routines, organization, health, study, and reading. And then Saturday at 11:22 a.m., the first quarter moon happens, and that's a great time to take action, cast spells to increase more of what you want to come into your life. So, also don't forget to like, share, subscribe as we get into this. If any of this resonates, make sure that you comment below. Would appreciate it. Always like to know what's going on with the energy of my followers and people. So we've got energy number 13. 13 could be significant. Something could have happened on the 13th of this month. But it says, a light inside my fire, divine energy, fill me, make me shine. And as I say fire, the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you, Cancer, was Sex on Fire. It's by Kings of Leon, or Leon. And it's a song where they're just simply turned on by their partner. It talks about it's still the greatest, thinking back to like the best you've ever had. And it also is reminiscent of sex magic, which is super powerful. Okay, so if you practice any kind of sex magic, I feel like that has resonation as well. Number 20 is the card that we're paying attention to, and that's grace. Grace, blessing, come to me, set me free. Somebody's asking for grace in a situation. 20th could be significant. Something significant could have happened on the 20th where someone was asking for grace. And I feel like this is like a new type of energy, a new shift, if you will. Okay. Calling in our higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for Cancer, please. We're doing as above, so below. So the energy above is either what's going on or what you're manifesting. As below is either what's happening or the underlying energy of the situation. For the week of the 22nd through 28th, please, for Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? Okay. Underlying energy going into the shuffle is the Hierophant. So this talks about religion and tradition, and also, it's like the sign of Taurus, but it could be a boss, a ruler, a CEO. It doesn't have to be just somebody that is looked up to in society. But it also talks about like the way things are done, the way they've always been done, right? It's like a tradition type of, very traditional, old school type of mindset. Okay, what do we have for Cancer, please? 3 cards for Cancer. Okay, we have the Sun. That was in the past, recent past. That's the happiest card in the deck. Okay, and then the last 2 just fell out. Underneath the deck, we have the Knight of Wands. So that's very in and out energy. Play girl, play boy type of energy. Also, like in business, as I'm saying business, so this could be business related. But it's like salesperson, you know, somebody that's always on the go, usually very lucky or abundant, but they're very in and out quick. Okay. So, in the past, recent past, you have the Sun. And that was the happiest card in the deck. I feel like somebody felt like, you know, they were good. They were happy. Like they were on the up and up. Then we have Justice. And Justice is interesting. This could be justice coming towards you. It could be justice being made towards you. Because then afterwards we've got the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is about opportunities, having opportunities and options. Or sometimes it's having so many options, it's overwhelming in order to make a decision or making the right decision. So there's that too. I feel like justice is coming in for somebody in which a judgment, like a decision needs to be made on which way to go. But this Knight of Wands energy, Wands are about passion, and it could be passion towards a person, it could be passion towards a passion project, or you know, work, finance, something like that. We're going to clarify though. For Cancer, please. Yeah, I feel like justice is definitely happening though. And justice, all that's simply about is balance, making the right decisions in order for justice to happen, right? Making sound decisions, looking at all options. Yeah, because the energy going into this is the Ace of Cups, and that's a beautiful new beginning. Wanting a beautiful new beginning, wanting a fresh start that's going to make you emotionally happy, like fulfill you, right? What's the Sun, please, for Cancer? What's the Sun for Cancer? Okay, all three popped out. Great. And then underneath the deck, we've got the Two of Pentacles, work-life balance, deciding on which action to take in order to balance out a situation. Yep. So that's interesting. Okay, so in the past, recent past, this is Libra Taurus energy. We've got the Empress with the Sun. This person fulfilled you. They made you happy, right? Or this could be you as the Empress, right? This is feminine energy. She's usually depicted as pregnant. She could be a mother. Anything that she touches turns to gold. She's very, like, if she's not pregnant or, you know, having kids, like projects, any project that she does, it's successful, right? She's very balanced and encompasses, you know, all elements. She's the queen of all queens. And she made you happy. Or this was you and you were very happy. Past, recent, past. Then we've got the Knight of Wands again. So it's that Knight of Wands energy. It's that in and out. I feel like this is... So, like, I heard somebody that's always battling court. It's like always being in court, going back and forth, because it's that in and out energy. And so this is something that's being revisited. Could be dealing with the Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. But it definitely has a feeling of like business vibes, because again, that's what wands are about, is that fire energy. And it can be about business and how you make your money. And then we've got the Seven of Cups clarified by the Four of Cups. So that's very watery energy. Could be dealing with the Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or this is yourself, Cancer. But like I said, the Seven of Cups is about opportunities and choices. The Four of Cups is about being bored and not seeing that other cup in front of you. So I feel like you're kind of bored with these choices that you've got. You haven't been able to find anything like you had in the past, which was that Empress Sun energy, right? You're asking spirits, you're looking for grace and that same type of energy. You know, because this Knight of Wands, he's from the past. He's looking in the past. This was, and figuring work-life balance, you know, that trying to find somebody that could do all of that. I don't think that you're finding, or that you have found what you're still looking for. Okay, yeah. You haven't found what you're looking for because you're thinking back to the past, that sex on fire. Whether or not it was like a sexual relationship, right? It was just somebody that passionate, right? That was passionate about what they did, had that magic about them. We're talking fire energy, right? And it's still the greatest, thinking back to it being the best, but you're bored. Like, it's not there anymore. You don't got it anymore. There was some kind of justice that came through. Okay, what else do we have for Cancer, please? And when I say, like, somebody may have just made a decision and decided to move on, you know? So now it's like, looking ahead, you're kind of bored with all the other choices that you have, and you got to figure it out. You may be making a move towards somebody from your past because of this. It's for some of you. Underneath the deck, we've got Coriander, Immortality. Interesting, because I was just talking about this. Coriander is one of those herbs that you can put into your lover's drink. We're talking about sex on fire, and it's supposed to bind them to you, you know, sexually, romantically, very passionately, right? But it binds people. Mandrake and passive. So we're going to read more about this. Okay. Let's see what we got. Mandrake. Magic's wand, not impressed. Work with my root if you're distressed. Extraction causes a deadly scream. Work with me to follow your dream. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. Your expression says it all. Not much impresses you these days, does it? Your light has dimmed. However, not all is lost, for a new magic surrounds you when I appear. No other plant has been more associated with or respected by witches through the ages as I. A magical alliance was made between witches and the spirit of Mandragora, for my root to be used as a vessel for familiars to feed from. In return, I am fed with milk or wine under a full or dark moon. Be sure not to feed me on yourself, though, for I will cause delirium or even madness if ingested, much like my poisonous cousin Belladonna. Instead, use my powdered root wisely as a magical catalyst to empower amulets, spells, fertility rituals, or to induce visions and free your spirit, for a desired freedom of magical expression is waiting to be unearthed. So use it as an extract, or you can for protection of home, empowerment spells, rituals, cleaning up the altar, and ritual tools. This makes a lot of sense. I had mentioned that, you know, this was talking about being bored with your choices and not having anything like you had in the past. And that's what Mandrake is about. Like, you're bored with the options that you have, so you need some pizzazz. You want to put a spell out there or do some type of magic to bring in somebody that has that same energy. But right now you're just asking for grace in the situation. Grace, blessing, come to me, set me free. Clarification, excuse me. Okay. It's my daughter's school. I should know not to do readings at this time. Anyway. And then underneath the deck is the Coriander, Immortality. And this is, again, you know, somebody that you love. Like wanting to kind of bind them to you, right? So this talks about you seem to be indestructible. You've allowed nothing to stand in your way and have laughed in the face of many obstacles and challenges. Good news relates to a project you're working on and will have the impact that you're hoping for. You can be sure of long-lasting and meaningful relationships. This is if you add 19 of their seeds in powder form to red wine and drink the concoction with your beloved under a new moon. So maybe that's like the call to the sex on fire. You know, you want to drink with the beloved 19 of the seeds, powder form, in some red wine. You can also create a detox juice for fatigue, detoxing, mouth ulcers, and blood sugar. It's native to Iran, but traveled far and wide in ancient times to pre-pottery Neolithic cave in Israel. Yeah, it talks about, you know, just having that immortal energy. So let's pull a Making Magic Oracle real quick, and then we'll wrap this up for Cancer, please. Okay, came right out. Perseverance. So this makes a lot of sense. Somebody wants to persevere. I feel like you're trying to get this person back. You want to persevere and or have somebody that brings out the sun. Look, the sun came up again. This is underneath the deck. The golden energy of the sun brings fame and fortune. Maybe this was somebody that, like, this could be like what you're dealing with or whatnot, but you're looking for somebody that has that fame and fortune type quality. Maybe they brought that to you again in the past. But then the 33, the motivation to keep going despite the odds. So if you're not getting what you want, you need to persevere in order to obtain something just like that. That same type of energy, which you've got there. But you're getting grace. Grace, blessing, come to me, set me free. You may not win in, like, this justice, whatnot. You may not win when it comes to what it is that you're trying to ultimately maybe save. I don't know. But, and, you know, you'll be bored. You won't be exactly satisfied with all of your other options. But if you persevere, I feel like you'll come to a conclusion that makes you happy. So that's what I have for you this week, Cancer. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you get notified of any of my upcoming content. If you want a personal, like I said, I've got all of that information in the description below, but as you know, it's together we grow. So thank you for sharing your energy and time with me, and I look forward to reading for you next week. See you on the flip side. Peace.